on, guys? We're going to be doing a tune-up on the TD42. There's a GU Patrol valve adjust. So I've written it all down to make it a little bit easier. So what we want to do is we want to put the engine on TDC1. So you'll rotate the engine until you get that marking on the crank lined up. If we're on number 1, we can go ahead and adjust these rockers. If we're on number 6, we can go ahead and adjust these rockers here. You'll know by that by feeling the 2 rockers. If they're both loose, you're on 1. If they're both loose on number 6, you're on number 6. And I'll show you that once we get it all apart here. I've got the specs here. So we've got intake and exhaust 0.35mm. That's with the engine warm. Alright, so we'll have to get it up to operating temperature, get it pulled apart, and then we can start adjusting. I've written down the firing order here. We don't really need it, but if you didn't have this, you could follow this. So if you adjusted 1, your next one would be number 4, your next one will be number 2, your next one will be number 6, your next one will be 3, and then 5. So it's just another way to do it, but we've got the specs here. Got our fucking torque, rocker cover bolts, everything's there we need. So let's get it warmed up and then we'll start stripping it apart. Okay, while I've got the engine warming up, I'm just going to go around and undo my intercooler bolts, and then I'll move on and start undoing the intercooler hoses. Just the clamps, I'll leave them loose for now. Once the engine's off, I can start removing the pipes. now we've got all our rockers showing. Them heat hoses tucked out the way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come through and get these numbered. Then I'm going to crank this engine around until either 1 loose or number 6 are loose. Then I can start the tune up from there. Right, so I've got them all numbered 1 to 12. That's just going to help you see where you're at. So at the moment I've put the timing on the mark and we're on TDC6. So we're going to be doing 11, 12, 10, 7, 6 and 3. Alright, get this mounted up and we'll start adjusting. Hold that a bit better now. Crack him off again. Make sure he's nice and loose. Down. Off. Much better. Okay. That's on. Head to that one now. Definitely want to redo this one. You want a little bit of drag, but not where you really feel it gliding down the fuel gauge. Tight valves, just as bad as loose ones. Back them off, tighten down nice and tight. Yeah, you don't want them too tight and riding the valves. Perfect. Right, I'm going to bang through these other ones. So I've adjusted the engine 360 degrees and we're just adjusting the last group of rockers now. None of these were too bad, a little bit tight again on a couple of them, so we just gave them a bit of an adjustment, brought them back into spec. Other than that, everything was all good. Okay, we've got them all adjusted. Some were tight, nothing really loose. I didn't expect them to be too far out because this engine wasn't ticking or anything. Sounded pretty good. So all we'll do now is torque everything down and get it buttoned back up. I've also gone ahead and got new rocker cover gasket, a new PCV valve, new oil filler cap O-ring, and each of the grommets that go on the rocker cover bolts, and that's just a gasket for the PCV. So we'll go ahead and get this cleaned up, get the gasket swapped over, get the head side cleaned up, and chuck it back on. Okay, let's go ahead and get these 3 bolts out for the PCV. We'll get that swapped over. It's a bit stuck. Grab something to pry that off. There she goes. Get this gasket off. Be nice and careful not to tear it. Just nice and gentle. Try and get off in one hit. Go. Give this a clean up. On here first. Then stick it down like that. Keep the bolts are clean. Just the blue Loctite, nothing crazy. Now we can do one at a time and the others will hold it, stop it from going anywhere. So just a small drop like that. Just rip a piece of one. Don't have these falling off. Anything a bit lockers are. Ready, so it goes. Not sure what the torque spec is on these. Might be a hell of a lot. Just nip them up, get it down even. This new gasket on. Right there. this all cleaned up in here. Put a brake clean on the rag. Go around and clean the head. Boring process of getting these swapped over onto the bolts. Okay, I've got them all changed over. New rubber grommets. All those old rubbers were completely rock hard. I think that's where most of my leak was coming from. Rocker cover gasket was quite brittle as well. So we'll get all 14 of these fitted up now, and then we can put this intercooler back on. Get this O-ring swapped out. Fresh O-ring. Boom, done. Okay, that's all done. Bolts are torqued down. New gasket, new grommets, all nice and clean. Shouldn't have any wheel leaks with this. Alright, I'm going to get the rest of this stuff back on and then we'll run it. Okay, we're all back together now. Time to start it up. see how our valve adjustment went. Don't suspect there'll be any issues, but let's find out. Everything sounds good. Sounds like your typical rattly TD42, but no weird ticking sounds, so beautiful. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Thanks.